Welcome to this video guidance for completing a DCO Fastrak claim form. In this video, we will look at how to complete the DCO Fastrak claim form. If you are a defendant who has had their case dismissed or has been acquitted by the Magistrates Court, use this form where the total claim is for £2,000 or less. This includes your counsel or barrister's fees, but does not include disbursements such as solicitors' travel expenses, expert fees or VAT. You must download the most up-to-date version of the DCO Fastrak form from the gov.uk website. This is also known as the DCO 1 claim form. Your personal expenses can only be claimed directly from the court, not from the Criminal Cases Unit via the DCO form. The first part of the claim form is for entering the details of the instructed solicitor for the case. These details can be found on the client care letter provided when the solicitor was instructed. Please enter the solicitor's name and address as supplied on the client care letter. Please include the solicitor's VAT number if known. If this is not known, please leave blank. Include the key contact from the solicitor's firm. Please provide their name, their contact email, and their contact telephone number. If the claim is to be paid directly into the defendant's bank account, please select Yes from the drop-down box, saying this claim is to be paid directly to the client. The second part of the claim form is to enter the defendant's details. In the client name box, please enter the name of the defendant, their address, and the courts that the case was heard in. This information can be found on the DCO certificate. Please enter the case number as well. This can also be found on the DCO certificate. Please enter your reference in the box with a 20-character limit. This can be found on correspondence from the solicitor. If this is not known, please leave blank. Please enter the date the case concluded and the date the defence cost order was issued. This can be found on the DCO letter. Please enter the date of the warrant, requisition or summons. This can be found on the summons letter. And then enter the date the case was completed. This can be the final date of your case. The next section, the summary of the claim, is auto-populated once the remainder of the form is completed. Please do not enter any figures directly into these boxes. The next section of the form is the declaration. You should read this declaration in full, and if you are in agreement, you must sign the declaration by selecting Yes from the drop-down box. Unsigned claim forms will be rejected and returned to the sender. Enter the total costs of the claim. This includes VAT paid to your solicitor, and it also includes counsel fees and expert fees. If the defendant was convicted or pleaded guilty to any or part of the charges, the CCU cannot pay any claim unless the court has indicated the percentage of assessed costs to be allowed. This information can be found on the defendant's cost order. If the defendant was acquitted of all charges or all charges were dismissed, please enter 100% into this box. The next section gives the details of the fee earners or solicitors who worked on the case. Please enter the full names of the solicitors who dealt with the case, including their initials. The grade of fee earner is dependent upon their experience. If this is not known, we will complete this section for you on assessment. The next section of the form is for litigator or solicitor work claimed. Details of this work carried out can be obtained directly from the solicitors who worked on the case, or details may have been provided on their invoices or bills. Please enter the date that the work was carried out and the type of work completed from the drop-down box. Please enter the details of the work completed and whether enhanced rates are being claimed. Please enter the time the work took in decimal format. This can be found from the third tab on the claim form. For example, 1 hour and 15 minutes would equate to 1.25 hours. The total number of hours claimed will auto-populate in the box once the claim is completed. Please enter the number of routine items claimed in the box provided. A routine item is a short email or letter sent or a telephone call made by the solicitor. This information can be provided from the solicitor on their invoice or bill. The next section is for disbursements or expenses incurred by the solicitor. This section of the form is for solicitor expenses only. If you are claiming an expense that is over £20, you must provide a copy of the receipt. Details of the expenses claimed should be itemised on the invoice or bill provided by the solicitor. The next section is for advocate or barrister's fees. If an advocate, also known as a barrister or counsel, has been instructed and they are not an employee of the solicitor's firm, you must claim for their fees separately. You must include a copy of their fee note or invoice, and if possible, a copy of their work log. Unless the advocate is a King's Counsel, also known as a KC, all advocates are described as junior. The next section is for litigator enhancements. Costs are assessed using an hourly rate. This rate can be uplifted in exceptional circumstances. Your solicitor will make you aware if this is possible. Enhanced rates will be awarded at the discretion of the claim assessor. The next section is for relevant supporting information. Here you can provide details of the case to support the claim. This can include details of the offences and the outcomes of each if there is more than one offence. Once the claim form has been completed in full, the costs and hours will auto-populate in the summary at the top of the form. For further guidance or information on completing the DCO Fastrak form, please visit our website. Or for further information, please contact DCO Fastrak at justice.gov.uk. Thank you for watching.